My situation growing up was rather unique. My disability is genetic, and my mother and uncle, both of whom are in the audience today, also have the same disability that I do. And so disability was the norm from day one. And my parents, my dad who's also here, they both decided to send me to a mainstream public school. And so I was the only person using a wheelchair throughout my entire public school career. But I was sent over the summer to camps for kids with varying physical disabilities. And so for a few weeks every year, I would be sort of isolated, not in a negative way, but isolated to being around kids with disabilities or kids who were, quote, like me. And for the rest of the time, I was going through an identity crisis because I was the only person who had a disability other than members of my family, or I should say visible disabilities that I knew of. And so I was a disabled woman in a non-disabled world. And I started to realize that my worlds were not colliding as I wished they had been. And so that led me to realize the mission that I have, and it's become a bit of a tagline or a catchphrase for me, and it's that if we want the world to be accessible to people with disabilities, then we need to start making concepts surrounding disabilities and the disability community as a whole more accessible to the world.